Hey, what's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Win Win Wednesday. Today, I got a little bit of sad news for you guys. For those of you who are listening and watching, we have lost I should say, I have lost the audio file for the sound recording for today's episode, for today's podcast. So, what you're going to hear in this episode is the audio recording from the camera, from the internal mic of the camera, which isn't always the best quality, but I still wanted to upload this episode today and for you guys to listen to it, because what we believe is more important is to be able to connect with you guys through the podcast, through either, the YouTube videos or the Apple and Spotify podcasts. So we still wanted to upload it, even though it's not, the best quality, and we hope you guys understand, and we apologize in advance. But today's episode is going to be a good one, so tune on in. You're going to find out who Sopha and Tommy Nguyen are, the real us. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's get into it.
We always said great things don't come from comfort zones.
I think that if I were to explain Tommy to you guys in college, the first thing comes to mind, free spirit.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I think I want kids now.
Crazy, huh? So the grass that we're standing on.
Exactly.
On this side.
What rapper can you find in a toolbox?
No MSR. Sorry, guys.
People.
ASMR.
So I said it right?
No.
ASMR.
Okay, let's dive in.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the Win Win Wednesday, where we upload an episode every week. And if you're a returning subscriber or viewer, welcome back to the podcast. And if you're new here, welcome to the podcast. It's so good to have you. If we haven't met yet, my name is Tommy Nguyen.
And I'm Sopha Nguyen, and we are so excited for you guys to be tuning in today to It's a Win-Win. Tommy and I are really passionate about creating community, and whether that's online or in person, and just getting people connected, because we feel that we were created to be connected to each other and to have community in our lives. And so that is why this podcast exists. And we broke 100 subscribers, like we talked about on last week's episode on YouTube. And so that's like over 100 people are listening on YouTube and our podcast, which is like so exciting, so amazing. And that just like, if it's 1 view, 200 views, thousands of views, we're just so thankful for every single one of you who tune in, so thank you.
Oh, yeah.
And for today's episode, I actually don't really know what is exactly about to go down, because Tommy planned today's episode, and I said, okay, that's fine, I can roll with the punches. And so I'll let him dive into what we're talking about.
Yeah, so I got to choose today's topic on what we talk about in this podcast episode. And I like how you said, like, roll with the punches, like, this is a punch for you. I get to pick the topic.
I'm okay with that. I'm the type of person that kind of does like to go with the flow a little bit more than I think Tommy is. Mm-hmm. He's very, like, organized in his mind. He, like, rehearses a lot and is very, you're just, like, good about that.
Yeah, I like to have, like, an outline. So when we do, like, these podcast episodes, a lot of it is kind of, like, riffing it.
Yeah.
But we do follow, like, an outline. So that's a little bit, like, some insider of how we do these podcast episodes. We do think out, like, an outline of what we want to talk about.
Yeah, and I feel like for me, a lot of my stories and stuff like that, things that I share, I've said these stories before, and so sometimes it doesn't require a lot of practice. But I think for you, you like to practice a little bit more.
Yeah, I like to kind of, create that little vision and kind of go with that. Yeah. So today I chose the podcast topic, and as you read in the title, it's called The Truth About Us, about Sopha and Tommy. So you guys are about to get to know who we are for who we are, like the real us, like under this facade here. And I like to call this like the last three. So this is like the theme. And what I believe is, like, when you look at what you buy, what you consume, what you do in your free time, that becomes sort of like your identity in a way of like who you really are, like what things you enjoy, what things you like to do, or what things you buy.
It tells a lot about a person, right?
Yeah, exactly. It tells a lot about a person. So I have some of this stuff written down, so I'm gonna take a look at it. So has not seen the list. She just knows it's gonna be themed around like the last three. So we can get started.
All right.
And okay, so you have your phones on. You have your phone on you. You have two phones.
Yeah,
got story. 2 phones. One for the. I am gonna finish that, but if you know, you know. Okay.
It's college songs right there.
Last three. And we can start with this one. I think this was an easy one. So what are like the last three YouTube videos that you have watched?
So
I'm gonna check on mine too.
Okay, so I have two phones, so it's jank. I'm in the process of transferring and doing all the things.
Yeah.
Let's see. I think I use YouTube on both phones. But
Okay, you just pick one.
okay,
So last three. So you go to your library, go to your history, and we'll read out what
Oh gosh.
the last three things you watched. And this is a no judgment zone. Like I'm not gonna judge her for what she watches or what I watch. I'm not even gonna judge myself. This is just who we are.
All right.
All right, go ahead.
I hope this is accurate. Okay.
Last three.
Okay.
Making sure. Hey, you guys, I'm holding her accountable. I'm making sure it's the last three.
I mean, okay, fine. I mean, okay, so it is Monday, so my routine's a little bit different.
Okay.
Okay, so here, see. So I'll start here.
Wait, what's
You want me to start here or you want me to start there?
Oh, whatever, man. Whatever you do your thing.
I'll start here. All right. So there's this YouTuber or Instagram, however, influencer, which is our influencer. Her name is Delaney Childs, and I love her style. She's a fashionista, fashion influencer, and she did a video saying recreating trendy spring Pinterest outfits.
Okay, so like kind of like clothing, like fashion.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, well, it's funny because the one before that is Daniel, unchecked and unidentified jealousy.
Oh, okay. So Eden. So.
But that was my fourth one. Okay. Well, these I won't count. Yeah. So that one.
Okay.
And then the other two videos are the same YouTube channel, and it's from Life Church.
All right. So some church stuff. Maybe listen to sermons, messages.
Yeah. So the message was titled "When Life Feels Empty," and she talked about like when your life feels empty because you can fill yourself up with like materials or people in your life, and how basically life can still feel empty after that, and like what really will fulfill you. From Life Church, shout out to Pastor Craig Rochelle and Amy Rochelle. I love them. Anyone else Life Church fans?
Yeah, I love Craig Rochelle.
Yeah, their messages are so powerful. And Craig Rochelle is an amazing leadership expert, I would say. I mean, he's brilliant. They have like...
Yeah. He speaks a lot on leadership, for sure.
So if you guys don't know him in the church world, you might know him in the leadership world. And then, so I have two Life Church videos. That's why I'm combining it.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, and the other one is When God Doesn't Make Sense. And I just started that one, so...
Okay, cool. Thanks for sharing.
Exposed.
So, a lot of church stuff, and then like fashion stuff.
Yeah.
And you actually got a new crew neck,
Oh, yeah.
which actually looks pretty dope. I like it.
Says Yosemite,
Yeah.
Sierra Nevada.
Got some blue bears.
Yeah. Little vintage moment.
Yeah, I like the color. It's dope.
Thank you.
All right, let me face ID. Okay. So my last three, which is this morning, by the way. So it's probably not gonna be a surprise to many people who know me out here in the Bay Area. So my most recent one I just watched is this guy named Big Boy. He's a powerlifter guy, and he's like 360 pounds, huge powerlifter, like a YouTube powerlifter guy. Real big dude and like all tatted up, and he has a brand called Cartel Strength. And this video is of him like skateboarding. So he recently got into skateboarding, and he actually went to school with Ryan Sheckler. If you guys are skateboarders and know who, like, professional skateboarders, Ryan Sheckler is a professional skateboarder, and he's actually pretty well known. He used to have a TV show called Life of Ryan,
MTV
right?
or
MTV, what did I say?
You said it.
Oh, it's a TV show,
so,
MTV, yeah. Called Life of Ryan, and really cool. So I've been watching videos of them just like collaborating on YouTube, and just imagine the 360-pound like dude that's like built like muscle riding a skateboard. It's pretty crazy, but it's been really fun to watch, and I've been watching it because I grew up skateboarding, so this really resonates with me, and I actually kind of want to get back into it. So maybe we'll see some videos on that. I don't know. Go to a skate park. And then the next video is a surfer YouTuber from Hawaii. His name is Koa Rothman, and he has a channel, and it's all about like this is living. So he basically just vlogs his life about like living in Hawaii and being a professional surfer. Really cool, down to earth dude, and I just enjoy watching his videos. And right now he's in a basically YouTube series called The Road to Recovery. So he's got neck surgery done on his neck because I think there's like some chronic pain just over time. And like with surfing, you have to keep your head up and like you're putting some stress on your neck and your lower back. So he is on the road to recovery. He hasn't surfed in 2 months, and he finally got back on the surfboard, just like a foam board, and riding some cruiser waves.
Dang.
So going on to the third video, it is Jamie O'Brien. It's actually not his channel that I watched, but he is in the video, and his video editor who films for him. If you've ever seen any Jamie O'Brien YouTube videos, he's a professional surfer in Hawaii, and his video editor is an amazing video editor and filmer. He came out with a video how he's quitting his dream job, which is filming for a professional surfer who's like one of the world's best surfers, and going on to like pursuing another dream that he has. So that was a really cool video, and I typically like to watch like surfing videos when I'm working out. So lately I've been working out a lot and doing more like surf related workouts. So I watch that to motivate me. So that's my last 3 YouTube videos.
Love it. Very different.
Yeah, it is very different, huh?
Yeah.
Cool.
Not surprised. We're very different people.
Yeah, a little bit more on the sports, I guess, side.
Yeah, mine's fashion, skincare, and messages from church.
The word from God.
Yeah.
All right, so the next one, last 3. So we just did the last 3 videos we watched on YouTube. The next one this one might really expose us. Maybe expose you more than me. The last 3 songs we listened to on Spotify.
How do you know that? Is it listed?
Oh, shoot. Okay, how about this?
The last 3 playlists, maybe?
The last 3 songs we liked, maybe.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, gosh.
Alright.
They don't have a history. That's a bummer.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Oh man, I don't have Spotify on this phone. I'm gonna go to this one.
Oh man, I wish they had a history. That'd be kind of cool. But they don't. Wait, let me see.
Oh gosh.
All right, the last 3 songs that you liked. Go.
Okay. So it's not saved on here, but Peaches, Justin Bieber. You guys know this song.
Yeah, we're gonna mute that, guys, because we're gonna get copyrighted.
Peaches by Justin Bieber. If
Good
you
song.
don't know, I'm a believer.
1010 would recommend.
Put your records on by Mommy.
Around me?
So,
I don't know, man.
and then the next one is called like. It's not saved on here, but I just saved it the other last.
And the last 3 songs that you liked.
Oh,
Maybe under your
it just
list.
didn't save on here, but
What
it's
was it saved?
Way Out by Jack Harlow featuring Big
Hey,
Sean.
Jack Harlow. He's a good upcoming artist too. If you guys know me, I like white boy rappers. So like G-Eazy. I mean Drake, he's kind of half. Jack Harlow on the come up.
Oh, Tommy.
So,
yeah, and
I like
Tommy
the
does
guys.
listen to it.
Hey, okay. Speaking of G-Eazy, my last song I favorited or liked, right, hearted, Nothing Good by Goody Grace, G-Eazy, and Juicy J.
That's good.
It's a good song. The next one, to redeem myself a little bit, is the last song I liked. It's called Here Again by Elevation Worship.
Ooh, that's a good song.
That's actually a really good song.
I listened to Here Again by Elevation every single day for a month straight when we were traveling.
Yeah, Here Again is such a powerful song. I would recommend for, whoever's listening right now just to listen to it, even if you're not a follower of Jesus or, Christian.
Mm-hmm.
I just highly recommend just check it out and then write down in the comments and let me know, how you feel after listening to it. Maybe it doesn't resonate with you at all, or maybe, you don't feel any type of way about it, but listen to it, man. And woman, man and woman. And then the third one is called Graves into Garden by Elevation Worship again.
Graves into Gardens.
Yeah, that's what I said, right? Graves into Garden. Gardens, yeah. Brendan Lake and Elevation Worship, another fantastic song.
So you're an Elevation Worship fan.
Oh, definitely. Actually, my number 1 song on Spotify in 2020 was Heaven All Around. Sorry?
Heavens.
Oh, Heavens, my bad.
Heavens All Around.
But that was Life Church.
Whoa.
That was a really good song too. Would highly recommend. All right, well, we shared our songs.
There was
And-
another song I saved on my laptop though. My Spotify's haven't synced up yet.
Oh, what is it called?
I don't know. It was like Stunning or something like that. I don't even know.
Stunning.
I don't even remember.
Stunting your shades. Remember that song, David Banner?
Is that the name of the song? Anyway,
Who's the artist?
I don't even remember. I literally, that's why I was trying to find it, but
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
All right. So I have another one. So this one's a little bit. I guess it's like where you spend your time in a way. What's like the last 3 things that you did? And it can be from like your calendar that you've scheduled in, or just like out of the top of your head. In terms of like, let's say social, like the last like 3 social things you did.
Okay, so, I mean, we don't count meetings as social, right? 'Cause I just
No.
So,
Like in your free time. There we go. Last 3 things you did in your free time.
okay, so yesterday after even we went shopping. Well, I went shopping with my friends Mark, Angela, and her daughter Cassidy. So we went shopping, which is where I got my sweater. Yes, I did wash this already. And so I went shopping. What else did I do?
We went out to eat.
Oh yeah, went out to eat after.
Ate some pho.
Sure. Well, I had bumble away.
Oh, boom away. Hey, if you guys haven't seen the previous episode about Vietnamese food, make sure to go check it out. We explain what we choose when we go to Vietnamese restaurants to go eat, and we recommend a couple dishes.
Yeah, so I went out to eat. Went to a place, Tejo, in Santa Clara, which is amazing.
Super good.
It was so much fun, and we had friends that got to try like Vietnamese food for the first time, I think. So it was really fun. So we went with like a little group, and then I didn't do anything Saturday. So Friday, we had friends over. And we played games.
Oh, that's right.
We had a game night. We were supposed to do s'mores, but someone was at the fire pit at our apartment. So yeah, it was really fun.
Yeah, that was fun. Actually, can I use that too?
Yeah.
Okay. So the last 3 things I did socially, like in my free time, Saturday. So Sunday, I didn't go out with Sopha to go out to eat because I just wanted to just chill, and so I stayed home. So Saturday I went surfing with some friends. There's a group of about 5 to 6 of us. It was awesome, really fun. Waves were pumping in Santa Cruz. We went to Cowles Beach, and then Friday I actually went surfing as well, and it was just Daniel and I. Our good friend Daniel, and we went out to Capitola. I think it's actually considered Capitola.
41st?
41st. So we went and surfed out there. That was pretty awesome.
So surfing 3 times, and then.
And I got a new board, so that was super exciting. Painted it yellow, so it looks super bright. So when I'm out there, so I can spot me easily.
Love it.
Yeah,
Because everyone looks the same out there.
they do. And Friday, so I already mentioned it. We had a game night with a few friends, played camps. If you guys have ever played camps, you know it's an awesome game. And if you haven't, look it up. I think it's online. You can probably find out how to play it. And if you guys ever want to have a game night with us, we are down to play some camps, some nerds, anything. We love games.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So last 3 things that we did
I love it.
in our free time.
Yep.
Okay.
We're getting a little more social nowadays.
Yeah, I mean things are opening up. We're starting to get more comfortable, and it's been really good having like face-to-face time with people, like in person activities, which has been pretty amazing.
Yeah, I agree.
Yep. All right, and then the last and final, I guess, like category of the last 3 purchases, and these are purchases that are more so like similar to like our free time. Or like purchases of stuff that we wanted, not necessarily things that we needed.
Okay. This sweater
Oh yeah, most recent.
from PacSun.
Yeah.
As a Yosemite sweater. And then would boba and stuff count? Or I mean, I actually didn't get boba.
I guess yeah, it counts.
Never mind, I didn't actually get boba. What was the last 3 things I bought? My Apple Pay is not even set up on my phone, so I can't even check.
Your phone.
What?
Does that count? Oh no, that was more of a need. That wasn't really a want.
Oh, my phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's neat. Let me see. What did I buy?
Maybe 3 like material items. That thing over there.
What?
That fuzzy biker jacket.
No, that doesn't. Does that count?
That's most recent, right? It came in like last week.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me take a second real quick. What did I buy? You should have just told me what you were gonna ask me.
Yeah. I mean, I can go while you're thinking.
Yeah. That's
Okay,
it.
so you have like 1, so which is this, and then you bought another shirt too.
Yeah.
Oh, you bought those T-shirts. The one that says like Santa Monica Mountains.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And you bought some other shirts.
Okay, I got it.
You got it.
Can we start it over? That
No,
part?
we can keep it rolling. We can keep it raw and rolling.
Okay. Okay, I figured it out. So I bought this sweater, the Yosemite sweater from PacSun, and then I bought a new eyebrow pencil from Morphe. And because I'm so overspending $23 on the Anastasia Brow Wiz, I don't know if any girls listening right now buy the Brow Wiz, but it is literally the best brow pencil to ever exist. But I'm like, I cannot justify the cost of that anymore. And so I'm trying the Morphe one, and it's only $6. So I bought that. And then we went, I had a Hollister gift card when my niece, she like bought me some stuff. And basically I had returned some stuff because it didn't fit. I was getting different sizes. And so I had this gift card for over a year. And I was like, I really desperately need new clothes because it's a new season. I'm actually seeing people now, all this stuff, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I bought some new graphic tees and a like teddy, I think it's called teddy. That's like the material, I don't know, just like a fuzzy jacket.
Teddy. That's a material?
I don't know,
Like
I think
teddy
it's
bear?
that jacket.
Teddy bear soft.
Yeah, so those are the last two purchases I had.
Nice. That's cool. So like clothes and like makeup.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's kind of like your thing.
Yeah.
Clothes, makeup, skincare stuff.
Yep.
Yeah. For me, I would say my last like 3 most recent purchases that I like bought because I wanted. I would say the first thing are these Nike 2090s that I just got. They're coming in tomorrow, so I'm excited for those.
Woo!
I tried them out at the Nike store, the Nike factory store, and they were like super comfortable. I don't know if it was because I was wearing Vans that day,
Yeah, Vans
And
are
then-
very
and then I put those shoes on. I'm like, man, this is like life changing almost. And Danny Kim, if you're watching this, you inspired me to get those. I remember when those first came out in that colorway. It's like the white, crimson, and black and platinum or something like that.
Mhm.
When I saw you wear them, I'm like, dude, these are actually really dope in real life.
Yes.
I remember when they first released, I looked at them like, hey, this is not too bad, but I've never seen them in real life. And when I saw them in person, I was like, gotta get
Fresh.
these. Yo, so
I
we're
think-
gonna
doesn't-
match. We're gonna
Doesn't
match.
Aishai have those?
No, so
Oh.
he has Nike 270s.
Oh.
Yeah, those are two Air Max 270s. And those are actually super comfy too. I've tried those on, and those are like really comfy as well.
Yeah, so Tommy and I love sneakers. I think I love
Yeah.
sneakers maybe even more than you.
Yeah,
Like, if I could have a
yeah.
collection of sneakers and only wear sneakers for the rest of my life, I'd be totally fine with that.
Yeah, I mean, I love sneakers too. I just don't spend money on sneakers because I really buy what I need, but also like want and need with sneakers. I'm kind of particular with when it comes to sneakers.
Yeah, I mean, I have not a lot of shoes, but if I could, I would have like Jordan
Probably a
1s
full
on
closet
deck,
full.
Jordan 1s on deck, Air Force 1s on
Jordan
deck,
ones, yeah.
like all
What kind of
those.
Jordan? So if you were to purchase like some Jordan ones tomorrow, which ones would they be?
The mochas. I don't.
Oh, the
I,
mochas, bro.
Yeah, or the black and white ones. I don't know what those are called.
I don't know what they're called either.
Yeah, I mean, don't give me a shade for the mochas, okay? I know everyone's saying they're Travis Scott knockoffs, but like,
No, mochas are dope. It's a cool colorway. When they were first releasing, everyone was saying they were like Travis Scott knockoffs. Like
I don't even
they
care.
call them poor man's Travis Scotts.
I can be the poor
I don't know,
girl
dude.
Travis
They
Scott
look dope. They
shoe.
look dope.
The mochas or the black and white Jordan ones, but right now I cannot. We are not trying to pay
Oh no,
that
no, no,
much
no.
for some shoes.
That's not a good investment. Oh, actually, it is a very good investment.
Well, an
if you're buying
investment
dead
if you're
stock.
gonna die, yeah, a dead stock. But if you're trying to wear them like me, not in the cards for me right now.
If I were to get a pair of Jordan ones, I don't know if you guys follow like Jordans at all, but last week the Nike Hyper Royals came out.
Yeah.
There's a drawing for them. Dude, they look extra
So
dope.
fresh.
I was like hoping I was gonna get some, and I think it was like a limited stock,
Yeah.
but those are super fresh,
It would match our outfits.
fresh to death. I would wear those for sure.
Yeah. So you
Oh
bought
yeah, so
sneakers.
sneakers, and then my second purchase before that was actually another pair of sneakers, as well. My basketball shoes. But I use them for basketball. See, I have a shoe for each purpose, right? So my 2090s, the Nikes,
Your dailies.
those are gonna be dailies, like just kind of like beater shoes. And then the basketball shoes are Derrick Rose 773s, I think. I needed some kind of shoe with some cushion, so when I played basketball, it wouldn't like mess up my feet because I played in my Pumas like 2 weeks ago, and I came home when I was taking them off, and I realized like they're all ripped up. Yeah,
Yeah,
because we
I'm
were
pretty sure I
playing.
threw them away.
Yeah, we tossed those. I'm like, this is gone. And I have those Pumas for like 2 or 3 years
Yeah.
before buying new shoes, and I probably buy new shoes like once every couple of years.
Yeah.
I don't buy them too often. Yep. And then the last and final thing, or I guess the third thing I purchased that was somewhat recent, was surfing stuff. Like, so I bought spray paint and like ding repair stuff for my surfboard because I bought a secondhand used surfboard, new to me, but it was used, and I just repaired it and got it all watertight and basically got it ready for the water. And I wanted something cool too. I didn't want that like what I already had on it. It's just like a fiberglass board. It's kind of old and it was like yellowing a little bit. If you know, you know. And I painted it all yellow and did 2 kind of like black stripes, which if you like squint your eyes and then like look at it from like 30 feet away, it looks really cool. And it kind of it reminds me of like the Bruce Lee jumpsuit where he wears like that yellow jumpsuit with like the black lines. It's kind of that vibe, so it was kind of cool. And I made it right because I have a paint pen. What Bruce Lee like quoted, like quote unquote, what he said is like flow like the water, something like that. So that could be kind of a cool quote, and Bruce Lee inspired.
I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are some good purchases. We don't spend money on like fun things. Like this month for sure was out of the norm. Like with the shoes and the clothes and all that. That has not been.
We're like minimalists. Just kidding. I only said that for the YouTube algorithm. Minimalism.
Yeah, we're definitely not minimalists, but we don't. Most people who come into our home, they're like, "You guys don't have a lot in here."
Yeah.
And I'm like, "I can't stand clutter."
Well, we just don't. Also, we don't need a lot.
And we don't need a lot. I don't like clutter or space. I want to be very purposeful with everything I put in the space. And what?
Well, I'm just looking at our background right now because we see a little flippy screen, and literally it's just like white wall.
Oh.
Little computer screen there. That's it, man.
Yeah, simple, just the essentials because we're at home so much, and like your surroundings do impact how you feel, and if it's messy and cluttered and like it just makes a difference.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It helps me feel like this is my home when it looks how I want it to be.
Yeah, for sure. And I think that's gonna wrap it up today.
Yeah, that was fun. Thank you for coming up with this idea. I don't know if it is your idea, if you found it somewhere. I have
no. So I mean, it was my idea. It kind of just came into my head. I'm like, this is beautiful. This is a great idea. Let's go for it.
I mean, this is exactly how you can get to know people is when they share stuff like this. And so I think it was a great idea. I feel like what you should or could have added, was like, who are the last 3 people you texted?
Oh, that's a really good one. We can do it right now. Let's do it right now. I can do it right now.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Okay. So I texted my friend Chelsea. Chelsea listens to our podcast, and we are going to go get Chick-fil-A for dinner tonight. And I was telling her that the guys are going to play, or not the guys, a group of people from church are going to be playing basketball. And so I was like,
yep, one of the groups.
And then I had these people texted me. So I have a family group chat with like
11. So we're doing that too.
You can if you want.
Okay.
11 people, and I have my niece, Precious, just had a baby, and so she sent pictures in there. And then Tommy.
Yep. So, I guess I'm gonna go.
Oh my gosh, is it the exact same thing?
It probably is, man. Our circle of friends are like the same. We're in the same circles within our own circle. And I'm gonna go with like people I texted, so not like receiving. Because I'm really bad at text, and I have some texts that are unread.
So bad at texting.
I mean, not that bad. Like, I just have texts I haven't read since yesterday, which is fine. It's whatever. Okay.
It's fine. We're all bad at something.
Yeah, I'm not bad at it. I'm just not great at it.
That's good.
I don't know if that even makes sense. Okay. So Pa's the last person I texted, and I texted here because I went to go pick her up at 2:09 p.m. Details that don't matter. And I texted Chamberlain, one of our friends.
Chelsea's husband,
Chamberlain Johnson, aka Champ. Texted him to go surfing tomorrow, Tuesday, even though it's Wednesday. And then texted Mark, who is
our friend Mark.
Our friend. If you're watching, Mark was the last person that texted, or you were the last person that texted.
He's one of our favorites.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Cool. Well, thank you guys so much for tuning into this podcast. We hope it was just chill and relaxing, and it's like you guys can be sitting on the couch or wherever you are, just hanging out with us, talking about the last 3 things. Comment below what the last 3 things you did, or if you want to talk about the last 3 things that you watched on YouTube, or the last 3 things that you purchased, last 3 things you ate, last 3 people you texted, whatever it is, comment below the last 3 things of something
Let
that you
us
did.
know. And we'll put it in the description as well, so you don't have to remember all that.
Yeah.
I'll type out the question and then comment down below and let us know.
Yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, don't forget to hit the subscribe button before you leave and a thumbs up because it really does make a difference and it tells us if you guys like this type of content or if you don't.
Yeah.
And if you're listening on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, shout out to you for our audio people.
Yeah.
We see you, we love you, and appreciate you. We hope you have a great rest of your Wednesday, and we'll see you next week for It's a Win-Win.
Yep. And my name is Tommy Nguyen,
And I'm Sopha.
and we'll see you guys next week. Peace.
Bye.